What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome back to a new Call of Duty World War II video. Today I am bringing you 10 things only beasts do in Call of Duty World War II. I'm gonna be honest, at first I thought it was gonna be very hard to make this video. I thought that Call of Duty World War II didn't really have, you know, that much fun stuff you could do while playing the game. But you can actually do a few things in this game that are pretty freaking awesome, and that's what we are gonna be talking about today. As I said, this is about things only beasts do in Call of Duty World War II, but it's not really related to, you know, getting massive kill streaks. It's not related to, you know, getting the biggest kill streak in the game and using the most overpowered gun, whatever. It's about fun stuff. So without wasting no more time, the first thing on this list only beasts do in this game is using the flamethrower. This thing is absolutely awesome. In my opinion, it is the most badass kill streak in Call of Duty World War II. I've always loved the flamethrower ever since World at War, and every time there's a flamethrower in a Call of Duty game, I just use it like a motherfucker. And this one is actually pretty good. It's not as good as the purifier, but if you use it correctly, you can get at least 5 kills. Just make sure you don't spam the flamethrower for just 1 kill. Today I was able to get 7 motherfuckers with 1 flamethrower. Obviously I didn't get 7 motherfuckers in a row, but I was able to get in total 7 kills with this bad boy, which is definitely freaking awesome. And I mean, just make sure, as I said, make sure you don't spam it, because if you die you still have it, so it's not a big deal. Then we have at the number 2 position using akimbo pistols. As of right now, pistols are the only guns in Call of Duty World War II with akimbo, and it's not an attachment, which is kind of weird. It is a perk. It is the perk Duelist. At first I was looking through all the pistols, through all the attachments, looking for akimbo, because I saw them in the beta, and I was like, oh my god, these motherfuckers removed akimbo from the game. It was in the beta, now it's not anymore. I was crying like a little baby, but then someone told me that you actually have to use a perk to get akimbo pistols, which is Duelist. So you have to be level 43 to get this bad boy. It's kind of weird that you have to use a perk instead of an attachment, but hey, I don't care. As long as I'm able to run around holding 2 pistols like a freaking badass, I am happy. And obviously the most fun akimbo pistol is the last one, because that thing is just freaking awesome, and it is the easiest one to use. But the 1911, obviously it's a classic, it's also pretty fun to use. And even the P08, even the poo pistol, I call it the poo pistol, can be quite fun with akimbo dindo. And then we have at the number 3 position using the shovel. That's right. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. At first, I thought these things sucked. I was like, a shovel? What the hell is a shovel doing here, man? This thing's gonna suck. I'm not gonna use a shovel. But today, I decided to give it a chance, and it is freaking biblical. I've been destroying motherfuckers with this thing. In fact, today I went on a 10 kill streak while using the shovel, and I think it is the best I've done so far in terms of kill streaks. I mean, I'm not really trying to go on a big kill streak because I don't want to camp like a slut, but it's funny that my best kill streak so far was done with a shovel. And pretty much to make the shovel super awesome, all you have to do is you use the perk Serrated, which allows you to knife 2 times faster. I mean, it is super fast. You look like Mayweather throwing punches, but instead of throwing punches, you're smacking them in the face with the shovel. And if you also use the smoke grenade, it can also help you, because you can like blind the enemy with all the smoke, then you just run through it, or you flank him and then you smack him in the face with the cheeky shovel. And you just need to play on the small maps, like for example USS Texas or Carentan, and you will do very well with this bad boy. And then we have at the number 4 position using the Molo, using the Molotov. It is very good. You just can't use it directly against enemies running at you. That is the trick. Unless you hit them directly in the face, if you just hit the ground while they're running towards you, you're just gonna get hit markers. So what you need to do is you need to save the Molotov and only use it against people that are not moving, such as campers, disgusting campers, you know, fat slobs and whatever, camping on windows and whatever stuff like that, behind barrels, or use it against people taking objectives. And if you do this against people playing, you know, capturing flags in domination, oh, you might get some cheeky triple kills, double kills, you know, and stuff like that. If you're lucky, even a quad. But the funniest thing about the Molotov is that you can hold it and just run around knifing people while you hold the Molotov, which is definitely pretty funny because it lights your face and it just makes you look funny running around with that thing. And then we have at the number 5 position using the bayonet. I'm saying number 5 position or whatever, but this doesn't have a specific order. Using the bayonet, I think that this bayonet is the best bayonet in Call of Duty history. You have the one from World at War, which is like okay. You have the one from Black Ops 3 on the Shadow Claw, which is whatever. It's kind of, you know, it's pretty good, but sometimes it fails. And then you have the one from Infinite Warfare, which is not that good. This one is freaking awesome, and I don't like it now because it's awesome. I've always loved the bayonet ever since World at War, and if you have been following my channel for a long time, you know that I love this motherfucker. It's always in one of my videos of the best attachments ever in Call of Duty. So the bayonet is hilarious in this game because you can bayonet charge, and that is definitely something that can help you, especially when motherfuckers are camping around corners and whatever. When they start shooting at you and just hide around the corner, you can just bayonet charge and hit them in the face. So I absolutely love doing it. It's something I've been doing a lot. It's kind of cheap, but I don't care. I just love using my cheeky bayonet, and it is freaking awesome. So obviously it had to be on this video. And then we have at the number 6 position using the counter UAV. Yeah, that's right. You might be like, what? Using the counter UAV? What the fuck? Who cares about the counter UAV? That is right, but I love this counter UAV in Call of Duty World War II, even though it doesn't do the main thing a counter UAV is supposed to do, which is to jam the enemy radar. When you jam the radar, they can't see any red dots, they can't see shit, and people just panic. Unfortunately, this one doesn't do that, but it does something freaking awesome, which is that when you use the counter UAV, an airplane spawns and chases the UAV airplane and just poops on them. It destroys the enemy UAV, which is super badass, and I can watch that all day. It is freaking awesome, and that's pretty much why I love using the counter UAV. And then we have at the number 7 position using the tactical knife. So this is the equipment in World War II that takes the most skill to use. It's one of my favorite equipments ever because I use it a lot when I also use the riot shield. It is my main weapon whenever I'm riot shielding like a freaking beast, and as I said, it takes a lot of skill to use, so obviously that is something that only beasts will do. And let me tell you something, if you use the perk Serrated, which is the one that makes the shovel melee faster, you also get 3 lethal equipments. On this case, you get 3 throwing knives, which is freaking awesome. You can just spam 3 throwing knives all over the place. It is great to just throw these bad boys at a distance and kill a motherfucker. And then we have at the number 8 position using the sniper shotgun. This thing is absolutely awesome. So this is an attachment of the double barrel shotgun that pretty much turns it into a sniper. It is a little bit hard to use, but that's exactly why it is something only beasts use in Call of Duty World War II. But man, when you are able to get like 2-3 kills in a row, it is freaking amazing. At first people thought this was going to be overpowered. Oh my god, you can use a shotgun that snipes people across the map and whatever. You get a bunch of hit markers, plus you can only fire 1 shot, and you only have 6 shots when you use the sniper shotgun, which definitely makes it pretty hard to use. And then we have at the number 9 position using the double barrel shotguns with incendiary ammo. Now I know that people hate the incendiary ammo, whatever, but when you think about it, on the double barrel shotgun it actually takes a little bit of skill to use because the double barrel only fires 2 shots, then you have to reload. Therefore, as I said, it takes a little bit of skill to use. It's not like you can spam all the shots super fast. Plus the double barrel is like the Ranger from MLB2. That right there is also pretty badass. And the reason why I love using incendiary ammo is because it's almost like a flamethrower. You get people on fire, the motherfuckers are dead, but they're still screaming. It is terrifying, but at the same time, it is freaking cool. And the last thing on this list only beasts do in this game is playing the game mode War. This is one of the most biblical game modes ever made in Call of Duty history. I just love this thing. I love the teamwork. You have to build stuff, you have to play as a team if you want to win. I love that you can use a flamethrower, which is definitely pretty cool. You can be inside the tank and use the MG. The intros are freaking awesome. It has no kill death ratio, therefore you cannot see how many times you die. In fact, you can't even see how many kills the other players got. You can only see how many kills you got and, you know, stuff like that. It is definitely a game mode designed for beasts, and I absolutely love it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. These are my 10 things only beasts do in Call of Duty World War II. If there is something else I forgot to include on this list, let me know in the comments. And pretty much, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a fat, cheeky thumbs up. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.